What's up? Welcome back to another episode of The Source. 2 episodes yesterday. Didn't do that great. The final record was 6-5 in those episodes. So above 500, but not good by any means. We got 6 picks tonight, so let's get right into it.
Welcome to The Source. Hey, get the source. The source. The source. Hey, get the source.
First game up, Cavs versus Pacers. This game's in Cleveland. This line opened up Cleveland plus 6.5. And early bets and money came pretty much split down the middle. As the day progressed, both bets and money would start leaning towards Indiana. No line movement though. I think it was like 66, 67% of the money on the Pacers last time I checked, which, not gonna lie, that's kind of weird to me. I was talking about this on Twitter earlier, and I have to pick the Cavs here. It seems too obvious. The Cavs are playing way better basketball than the Pacers. Cavs have won 4 straight. Pacers have lost 4 straight. This game's in Cleveland. Cavs getting 6.5 points. It seems too obvious that it's actually scaring me a little. I have to play the Cavs. Give me Cleveland plus 6.5. Let's lock it in for 2 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, Raptors versus Pistons. This line opened up Toronto laying 7.5 points. Early bets and money came pretty much split down the middle, slightly favoring Detroit. But then the injury report came out and the game changed. Line dropped a whole 1.5 points down from 7.5 to Toronto minus 6, and a ton of Raptors money came in. No Siakam, no Van Vliet, no Anunoby for the Raptors, and now Jeremy Grant is questionable for the Pistons. How do we even get this game? I mean, to me, this is just like a toss-up game. We've never seen these lineups before. So I'm gonna take the points. Give me Detroit plus 6. I'm just locking it in for 1 unit. But if Jeremy Grant does end up playing, I will definitely be throwing a second unit on this one. Definitely be throwing a second unit on Detroit if Grant plays. Detroit plus 6 for 1 unit. Let's lock it in. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, Sixers versus Jazz. This game's in Philly. Line opened up Sixers getting 2.5 points at home here. Early bets and money came pretty split down the middle. A ton of Utah Jazz money would come in after that though, and that would move the line from 2.5 to 3 and eventually to 3.5. Now, when it hits 3.5, we do see a little bit of Philly money coming back in though. This will be my pick of the day if Tobias Harris plays. I think he's listed as a game time decision. So if Tobias Harris plays, Philly's my pick of the day, but I like the Sixers either way. Give me Philly plus 3.5 or 3. Let's lock it in for 2 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, Blazers versus Warriors. This game's in Portland, and this line opened Portland plus 2. Early bets and money came pretty split down the middle, very slightly favoring Golden State. And absolutely nothing would change in the afternoon. Bets still very slightly favoring Golden State. Line is still Portland plus 2. I'm taking the Blazers in this one. The teams that have had the most success against the Warriors are teams that are able to compete with them in a 3-point shootout. And the Blazers have the shooters to play that kind of game. So give me Portland plus 2 at home. Let's lock it in for 1 unit. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. 2 college basketball picks tonight. First one, we got Syracuse versus Clemson. This line opens Syracuse minus 2.5. Early bets slightly favoring Syracuse. Early money all over Syracuse. The money would stay on Syracuse the rest of the day, but check this out. So we see a little bit of drop in the money. It goes from, I think, 85 to 76%, something like that. A little bit, a tiny bit of Clemson money comes in, and the consensus line drops from 2.5 to 2. It seems like the books are not trying to sell any Clemson tickets at all. I mean, why all that Syracuse money, line doesn't move. A little bit of Clemson money comes in, line moves right away. I love Clemson in this game. This should be my pick of the day if Tobias Harris doesn't play. I had this game capped at Clemson minus 2.5. So obviously plus 2.5, I definitely love it. And now it looks like the books like Clemson too. I'm all over this one, I love it. Give me Clemson plus 2, let's lock it in for 2 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story next game. Next game up, Villanova versus Creighton. This game's in Nova. Line open Villanova minus 4.5, and a ton of early sharp money came in on the Villanova Wildcats. The rest of the day would just be more and more and more Villanova money coming in. By 1:30 p.m., I think it was 88% of the money in on Villanova. This would cause the line to move from 4.5 to 5. Listen, Creighton's gonna win this game. I like Creighton here. Obviously getting 5 points, I love Creighton. Creighton shooters are going to get hot in this one. They're going to win. They're going to win this game on the road. Give me Creighton plus 5. Let's lock it in for 2 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story. Now it's time for the parlay of the day. Today's parlay of the day. Now, again, I said this 1,000 times. I don't advise you to bet this, but everyone asked for them. So we got a 2-leg parlay of the day, 2 money line upsets, 2 college games. I like Creighton and I like Clemson, both to win. Total payout, I think it's 458. I have it written down right here. Oh, 446. So it's plus 446. Creighton money line, Clemson money line. That's the parlay of the day. 6-5 last night, unacceptable. 6 picks. I'm looking for 4-2 tonight, possibly 5-1. Hey, I would love a 6-0, but let's look for 4-2. Let's pick up a couple units here. Let's throw down some money, have some fun.